A couple weeks back, famed YouTuber Mr. Pockets Red put out a video detailing his search for the truth. Will Deviljho, in fact, eat his own tail? Since then, the debate has raged on, with several people offering up evidence for and against, and at least one notable YouTuber making an outrageous claim. What was Mr. Pocket's conclusion on the matter? Simply this: we just don't have enough evidence right now, other than thousands of people's eyewitness testimony. But in this day and age of digitizing our every waking moment, people have grown accustomed to only believing what they see in a video, even when we know how easy it is to fake. And this over-reliance on video evidence is why we see rage gaming videos make the outlandish claim that, since we have no proof that it does happen, it must be false. Surely, with all the millions of gamers streaming literally every moment of their gaming lives, and perhaps far too many moments of their non-gaming lives, at least one person would have caught this magical self-cannibalistic moment on video. Let's put things in perspective, shall we? Monster Hunter Tri, the breakout hit of the series for the Western market, was released in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii. The G-Rank expansion, 3U, sold as an entirely separate game, was released in 2012 to coincide with the launch of the Wii U. It also released on 3DS. These are the two titles where I, and thousands of others, witnessed Deviljho eating his own tail. Surely one of us would have uploaded some gameplay to YouTube or streamed it on Twitch back then, right? If it was happening so often and it was such a cool thing to see, wouldn't we want to share that with other people online? Let's pretend that it's 2010 and I want to capture some gameplay video so I can share it with everyone else. Let me just connect up my Elgato game capture. Oh wait, that won't be invented for another 2 years. Fine, let me just whip out my iPhone 3GS and take a video of it with the camera. Oh no, I don't have an iPhone because I spent the $500 an iPhone would have cost me back then on my Wii U, 3DS, and Monster Hunter game instead. Now, was it technically possible back then to upload a video of Deviljho eating his own tail to YouTube? Yes, it was. But do you think any of us had enough incentive to jump through all the hoops to actually do this when we'd rather be enjoying the game? Do you really think uploading gameplay videos was at all a popular thing to do back then? Even though Twitch would see enormous growth in the following years, and Elgato and other game capture devices would see sales skyrocket, it would still be a niche market for a few more years, dominated by the most popular games. In short, we weren't going to make money off it, and we weren't even going to earn internet points from it either. But let's just ignore all that and pretend like the internet of 2010 was exactly like it is today. Let's apply today's standard of evidence to a time when today's technology didn't even exist, and then make a video telling us all that we were part of a mass hallucination. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Looking back, it's no surprise that video proof of Deviljho eating his own tail doesn't exist. Yet, these guys fall for the absence of evidence fallacy. The belief that if we don't have tangible proof of something, then the opposite must be true. If we don't have proof of something, all that means is we don't have proof. And sometimes it's just not possible to have that evidence. But the fact is, we do have proof. We have eyewitness testimony. That level of evidence is enough to put you in prison for the rest of your life. Surely, it's a high enough standard to demonstrate that something happens from time to time in a video game. If you're the type of guy that thinks it's still not enough proof, and you're actively claiming that Deviljho will not eat his own tail, then the burden of proof is on the person making that claim. As for me, I've seen it happen. I don't need anyone to believe me. My experience is still valid and meaningful to me, whether anyone else believes it or not. So, Mr. Pockets is off the hook in more ways than one. He isn't claiming that it's impossible. But Rage Gaming are claiming it's impossible. And so the burden of proof is on them to show that their claim is true. If you're one of the thousands of people who've seen Deviljho eat his own tail, don't let the clickbaiters gaslight you. Stand strong in your beliefs. Believe your own experiences and keep speaking your truths. In the meantime, I'll be over here enjoying Monster Hunter Rise. and my fond memories of yesteryear, confident that I am of sound mind, and just generally not giving a shit what anybody else thinks. If you want to watch another video where I discuss more truth that the big channels are afraid to talk about, check out this video on what Timmy Studios is about to do to our favorite game franchise.